This is unbearable. Something bugging you? Yes, I love talking to you. Oh, I can barely contain my excitement. If I was a dog, my tail would be going wild. All day, every day. I'm here for whatever you need. Anything for you. I used to read Marimur stories that made them out to be swashbuckling adventurers. Even dreamed about sailing the seas like them. Never meet your idols. I've seen the harm they can cause firsthand. No thank you. You need something, friend?
Can you fix it?
Well, I wouldn't say it's broke. It's performing as originally functioned.
I don't need a guard factotum, I need a shop assistant.
There's not much I can do.
And if I could offer some funding for your research?
Perhaps there's something I can do.
Greetings, Resident.
launder a lot of gold and stealing kids' toys?
Remember, the parts are most likely in the Clockwork City, or in Dwemer Ruins in Tamriel. I've heard of corrupted memory crystals firing at random, so you may want to return occasionally to see if the Precursor knows anything new. There's no way to be sure short of asking Lord Set, but many signs point that way. The dwarven influences, the different coloring, the male voice. Not to mention, he's more, shall we say, loquacious than your average factotum. Factotums don't have emotions or individuality. They say whatever they're functioned to say, nothing more. But this one seems to have a personality of sorts. For what reason, though? We have to continue our research if we're to find that out. We've finally done it! We gathered all the parts the Precursor needs to fully regain functionality. Oh, what a gleaming day for innovation. I must weave the fine threads of the tertiary connections between the Precursor's parts. That will allow it to remain stable while moving. Not an easy task, believe me. I need you to go alert my sponsor, Lector Travura. Unfortunately, she has ensconced herself deep in the mechanical fundament to meditate on the nature of the sublime piston. I haven't seen her in over a year, but I'm sure you'll have no trouble with the patrolling factotums. I hope you can get through to Lector Travura. She's remarkably reticent when she's thinking deeply on the will of the divine metronome, which is often. Any apostle who gains the position of lector is worth admiration. To learn the will of Sotha Seal is a noble pursuit in itself, but to have the wisdom to teach that will? It is a goal that many of my order pursue, but few obtain. Every apostle is expected to take upon a specific field of study. Lectors are assigned to help with the pursuit of that knowledge. Set knows that it wasn't easy getting Lector Travura to agree with my particular field. Our mentorship is unusual. Her supposed incredulity is only meant to spur me on, push me to do better, reach higher. Her dislike of my field is only a part of this. And now is finally the time to prove myself.
Tremendous. You've recovered all my parts. I cannot wait to be whole once more. Lord Sotha deemed it uncouth to give my parts eyes, but each has a wide array of sensors. I can orient myself on Nirn by the air's smell and the earth's feel. Why, my pelvis even has gustatory sensors. I suspect that's Lord Vivek's contribution. I mean, of course, I have no proof that he had a part in my creation, but I like to think so. My dramatic flair, my poetic soul, it helps set me apart from the rest of my siblings. To sense, to touch, to feel, what gifts I have been given.
Can you fix it?
Well, I wouldn't say it's broke. It's performing as originally functioned.
I don't need a guard factotum. I need a shop assistant.
There's not much I can do.
And if I could offer some funding for your research?
I hold in my head a globe, an intricate network of loops, gears, and strings, all interwoven in a delicate pattern which focuses the strength of all without tearing at the seams. Where do you fit in this pattern? Has my wayward pupil found something of worth? Zanon is an errant bearing in the system. He acts much but contributes nothing, trapped upon the pendulum. I do not wish for my meditation to be interrupted by frivolity. Truly, replicating the divine is no trivial claim. To reproduce the work of the mainspring Everwound takes more than mere skill or knowledge. To create a factotum where brass and soul have merged to one? Inconceivable. Your confidence intrigues me. Very well. After all, the sermons tell us that knowledge is hidden only to be found, even the mysteries of the factotums. Meet me in Zanon's workshop. Let us see if he will disappoint me once again.
Bet there's a great tavern around here.
May your discoveries lead the path to innovation. Resident detected in proximity. Greetings.
Were you successful in your endeavor? I know Lector Travura isn't always the easiest apostle to convince. Oh, what a relief! Not that she would refuse, of course. Now, for all that you've done, I feel it only proper that you should take ownership of the Precursor. I've learned all I can from it, and I'm sure you'll find it useful for something. Lector Travura, thank you for coming. It's been too long.
Perhaps. This auxiliary tells me you've reconstructed a factotum.
Yes, right here. It's almost emerged from liminality.
Fascinating. How did you manage to refactor the subjectivity lacework? Did you construct a locus amenus to stabilize it?
The factotum has a record of all the operations I made. I'm afraid I was in something of a trance. Possibly divine inspiration.
Possibly.
The reconditioning is complete. May I present my finest work, the Precursor.
What a relief to be in one piece again. And you fixed my nagging elbow joint. Bravo, Apostle. Bravo.
Oh, divine metronome, why do you test me so?
Why, an addition to our party. Forgive my rudeness, Apostle. You may call me the Precursor.
I know what you are. Pendulate. The holy text calls you the oscillating sun.
I'm afraid the texts are a tad inaccurate then. Sofa Seal did not create me with a gender in mind.
Silence, blasphemer. They speak of a fractured creation of Lord Set, discarded in the First Era. Left with the knowledge to rebuild itself only to test his pupils.
Fractured? Discarded? I'm just a tad old is all. I'm sure this is just a mistake.
Your only purpose is to convince unworthy apostles to rebuild you. Any child could complete such a task.
But Lecter, it's not as simple as you say. I learned much from working on this factotum. My research has been advanced tenfold.
If you developed the skill of contemplation instead of mere tinkering, perhaps you would know better, Zanan. Speak to me when you've done so, and dismantle that thing.
Excuse me? Dismantle?
Lecter,
Why,
please
I
don't
never...
go. I still don't understand what you want from me.
But Apostle, what of me?
You can go jump in a recycling furnace for all I care.
How rude. I've never seen such a farce. What has happened to this state in intellectual curiosity in Clockwork City? I'm simply beside myself. I've never seen such a...
Don't hold back!
May each piece of furniture you purchase remind you of your past accomplishments. Let all of your guests know of your greatness.
Sorry for the clandestine request, but I have words meant for your ears only. What you and Kamid learned, what he convinced Slagtown about the Grand Prognosticator, well...
I'm the best fence in all of Clockwork. Ask anyone. Well, don't ask Ruler Drill. He probably has a different opinion.
I'd watch your gold down here if I was you. You never know when someone might get desperate. Well, more desperate than this lot already is.
I'm just not spring-loaded enough to move out of Slagtown. You have to have a certain kind of smarts to escape this pile of scrap. If I knew...
It's so nice to see a familiar face. Welcome to my new abode. Not quite as impressive as my last one, I'm afraid, but it has its charms. You know, the Apostle had quite a lot to say about Slagtown, but I found very little of it to be true.
I'm known as the deputy around here. Funny, I know, having such a title among a group of no-goods.
I can feel so many aches in some very strange places.
My steeds are lovely creatures. They have a spirit, not like those machines that run around the city.
I'm getting much done here.
You have no right to treat me like this. I'm a member of House Lalu, and I demand to speak to someone.
You're not bad with a lockpick. Old Magica has a curious feel about it.
Why do we have to wait for the Registrar? It's taking so long.
I just returned from business outside the city. Now, I can't even go back to my own home.
Selling, buying, trading. Right here.
Ah, you'll fill the bill nicely. Let's talk.
Did you get it? Did your invitation arrive?
Rub it in, why don't you? If you must know, Shadowstooler has rejected me. Again.
I can't believe what I just heard. Magistrix Vox was a paragon of virtue.
I overheard an ordinator. She said that Magistrix Vox was behind our recent troubles.
Looking to get off the mainland? The Stirk Fellowship's looking for some help out in Sunport. It's on the island of Solstice. I can take you there.
The manifest is full, but I'll find room.
I'll soon be heading back to my homeland of Somerset. Are you interested in passage? We've room for more. Very good. There's a fair wind now. Should be a pleasant sail. Not many can ignore the call of the sea. Looking to travel?